How we doing, everyone? Hope you're all well. Mr. Boulder here, and I'm back today with my Dio album ranking video. Going to be taking a look at the studio output of Dio, a man that needs absolutely no introduction. If you're watching this video, obviously you know Ronnie James Dio is an absolute legend in heavy metal. Would be, without a doubt, in the top 10 metal singers of all time, certainly for me anyway. Right up there with the likes of Rob Halford and Bruce Dickinson. This is probably the toughest ranking I've ever done for a band's discography. I've done plenty of album ranking videos, for example, Metallica, Megadeth, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Morbid Angel, etc. And during all those videos, you can at least find one album that's a bit of a stinker. Not the case with Ronnie. All 10 of these studio albums are absolutely fantastic, which means that the one that comes in last place is still a really good album. It just happens to be not quite as good as the others, in my opinion. So 10 studio albums to talk about. We're going to get into it after a quick sip of Coke Zero, because for once here in the UK, it's actually not fucking cold for a change. So we're going to get into it. 10 studio albums to talk about. And for me, number 10 is Magica from 2000. Good album with some really good songs on it. One little criticism of this album, it's nothing to do with the music, but this album tells a story. I think it's a concept album. And they're using a computerized voice during some of the tracks. Now, this album came out in 2000, but the computerized voice that they're using sounds incredibly dated even for 2000. Sounds similar to the computer voices you hear in films like Alien from 1979 and War Games from 1983. But only a small criticism. This album's got some really good tunes on it. It starts off with Discovery and the Magica theme, and then the first proper song which gets going is Lord of the Last Day, which sounds like really Dehumanizer era Sabbath. Very doomy, some great riffs in that song. But Fever Dreams, track 4, is my favourite track on the album. It's absolutely brilliant. The main riff is very simple but very effective. It's very much a hook, gets into your head. It's a great riff, very, very catchy. And a great chorus as well, when Ronnie's singing over the riff in the choruses. It just sounds fantastic. Of course, great vocals from Ronnie. Brilliant song. I really, really like that one. Turn to Stone, that's a great track as well. Feed My Head, that I really like. As long as it's not about love, that's a great tune as well. Losing My Insanity, great song. Otherworld is another great song. The couple on this that don't kind of stick out in memory too much for me, but on the whole, it's a good album. Yeah, it's just the one that I go to last if I was going to pick any one of these albums to listen to. But it's still got plenty of good moments on it. Magica from 2000. Good album from Ronnie and the guys, but that comes in last place for me. That's number 10. Number 9 for me is Lock Up the Wolves from 1990. This features Rowan Robertson on guitar, who was only 18 at the time. Simon Wright on the drums, so I like the drums on this album. Vinny Appice's a good drummer, but I do like Simon Wright's playing in Dio's band. He played on a few of these albums. Of course, when he was in AC/DC, you're pretty much a pocket player, just holding everything together with the snare hats and the kick drum. This, for me, though, starts off with a couple of quite weak songs. I mean, they're not bad by any stretch of imagination. Wild One and Born Under the Sun. They're okay songs. But Night Music, the track 5, I really do like. That's got some great vocals in it, funnily enough. The title track, Lock Up the Wolves, is great. Very slow and doomy. Some great riffs. Evil on Queen Street, another great track. Walk on Water, that's got a good chorus, which sticks out in the memory. I like that a lot. While They Watching Me is a really good tune, and the last track, My Eyes, I really enjoy as well. But yeah, the first two tracks for me are not that strong. Like I say, not bad at all. But they're easily some of the least memorable songs on the album as far as I'm concerned, and that's why Dio's Lock Up the Wolves from 1990 comes in at 9th place. A good album with some good tunes on it. A couple of weak tunes, but still plenty of good stuff there to get your teeth into. Number 8 is his last studio album, Master of the Moon, which originally came out in 2004. Really like this one. I think this is again Simon Wright on the drums, so I enjoy the drums on this. One More for the Road, opening track is brilliant. Great chorus, very, very catchy. Obviously, Ronnie sounded fantastic. Master of the Moon title track is great. The End of the World, those opening 3 tunes are really, really good. The Eyes, last track on side A, again, great track. The Man Who Would Be King, brilliant chorus, very catchy, easily gets into your head and stays there. Living the Lie, Death by Love, In Dreams. Master of the Moon's a really good album. Yeah, I really do enjoy this one. You got Craig Goldie on the guitar. I think this is his first album since Dream Evil, so the guitar playing's great. Jeff Pilson on the bass. Bass sounds fantastic. And like I've already said, Simon Wright on the drums. So yeah, good drums on this album. Very solid stuff from Ronnie. Enjoy that one a lot. Master of the Moon. That's number 8. Good stuff. Number 7, going back to 1993 for Strange Highways. Quite similar to Lock Up the Walls for me, this one, in the fact that I find the first 2 songs some of the weakest on the album. Again, they're still pretty good, but they're just not as strong as others. It's not until you get to the title track, Strange Highways, for me, this record really gets going. And that, for me, is a song that sounds like it could have easily been on Black Sabbath's Dehumanizer, which, of course, Ronnie made the previous year in 1992. Great chorus, very catchy, great riffs, a very doomy track. Really, really like that one a lot. Track 4, Hollywood Black, is brilliant. Another great chorus, some excellent guitar riffing. Great tune, I love that one as well. Pain's a great track as well. One Foot in the Grave, Give Her the Gun, Blood from a Stone, Bring Down the Rain. The last track's really, really good. Very, very catchy stuff. Some great riffs across this album. Yeah, good stuff on this. First couple for me are a little bit weak, but essentially still a really good album. Dio's Strange Highways from 1993 is my number 7. Sort of lost count where I was at there. Up next, at number 6, is Angry Machines from 1996. I really like this one. There's some great stuff on it. Institutional Man, the first track, starts off with a really nice drum beat. Very slow, mid-paced, doomy, great stuff. Don't Tell the Kids, track 2, closest Dio ever got to speed metal. That's really fast for a Dio song. Some brilliant riffs in that I enjoy a lot. It's a great song. Hunter of the Heart's a great tune. Stay Out of My Mind, brilliant, brilliant chorus. Very, very good vocals from Ronnie. Really sticks out in the memory. Big Sister, track 6. Again, the vocals in that chorus are absolutely outstanding. Double Monday, Golden Rules, Dying in America, another tune with another great chorus. This Is Your Life, last track. Excellent stuff. Really enjoy this album. Angry Machines from 1996. No bad songs on that one at all. Really, really good stuff. Angry Machines from 1996 is my number 6. Into the top 5 now. Going back to the mid-80s. And here's Sacred Heart from 1985. Excellent album. Enjoy this one a lot. Starts off with the King of Rock and Roll. Good tune. The title track, Sacred Heart, though, is excellent. I like the use of the keyboards in that. It's a great track. Really, really good vocals from Ronnie. Rock and Roll Children, that's a fantastic song. I really like that. That was a big single. Great verses. Really, really up-tempo. Some nice riffage from Vivian Campbell. Side 2, Hungry for Heaven. That was another single. Another great track. Again, the synths in that sound nice. They sort of sit along nicely along with the guitars. Just Another Day, great tune. Fallen Angels is a bit weak, but I still quite like it. Last track, Shoot Shoot, I really like. Great riffs again from Vivian Campbell. The chorus is incredibly simplistic, but very catchy. Gets in your head. Definitely a hook. Sacred Heart from 1985. Really good stuff. And it comes in at my number 5 for my Dio album ranking. Really good album. I like that one a lot. A lot of people don't really like this one, but I'm in the minority, I guess. I think it's really good. Going to go on to number 4 now. I'm going to go forward to 2002 for Killing the Dragon. Excellent stuff. This has got Doug Aldrich on the guitar, who's a great guitar player. I really enjoy Doug's work. Seeing him later this year with Dead Daisies. Looking forward to that. Killing the Dragon from 2002, that is excellent. Simon Wright back on the drums. Just really, really good stuff. The first track, the title track, Killing the Dragon, is amazing. Great riffs from Doug Aldrich, and a very, very good chorus. Again, it's there in your head. It's very catchy. Along Comes a Spider, track 2 is superb. Rock and Roll, track 5, I really like. Push is a really good song. It's got a bit of a lazily written chorus. He's literally just repeating the same word over and over again, but good song, no doubt about it. Throwaway Children, track 8, I like. Before the Fall, Ends with Cold Feet. Excellent stuff. Of course, Ronnie sounds fantastic. The band sounds great. And definitely one of his better ones for me. When I say better ones, I mean getting towards the top of the pile. Killing the Dragon from 2002 is really, really good. Excellent stuff. Excellent cover artwork as well. Great stuff from Ronnie and the guys. Just Killing the Dragon at number 4. Into the top 3 now. And here's Dream Evil from 1987. I really, really enjoy this one. I didn't get this one for quite a while. I had the first 3 for ages. Now I picked this up at a record fair a few years back. Kicks off with a decent track, Night People. I hate that synthesizer at the start though. It doesn't sound great. But the title track, Dream Evil, was brilliant. Very strong vocals from Ronnie, of course. Craig Goldie's guitar work's excellent. Sunset Superman, great song. I love that a lot. Side out ends with All the Fools Sailed Away, which is kind of like a ballad, and it's brilliant. Really, really good. I love the verses. Excellent chorus as well, with some very hooky vocals from Ronnie. Side A is all good. Side 2 kicks off with Naked in the Rain, which is a good tune. It Could Have Been a Dream, and that was a single. Great song. I really enjoy that one a lot. Faces in the Window, that's a great track. And When a Woman Cries, the last song. Only one song on this I find a little bit weak, but the rest of it is all good. Dream Evil from 1987. Excellent album. Enjoy that one a lot. That's my number 3. Into the top 2 now. Number 2 for me is The Last in Line from 1984. Excellent album from Ronnie and the guys. No bad songs on this. It's all good. I enjoy every single tune on it. Kicks off with We Rock, which is a great track. Very 80s kind of metal anthem sounding tune. Great chorus, really enjoy it. The Last in Line, the title track, is absolutely fantastic. I love that song. I love the verses. They're really, really catchy. Great chorus. Nice guitar solos. Great track. Track 3, Breathless, starts off with Ronnie breathing heavily into the microphone. Sounds like he's making one of those sort of old school sex pest nuisance phone calls. Good tune though. I Speed at Night, track 4, up-tempo stuff, great riffs, really, really good. One Night in the City, side A is all excellent stuff. Evil Eyes kicks off side B. Brilliant song. Mystery's a good tune. Eat Your Heart Out. Egypt, The Chains Are On. I love that ending track. It sounds like an ending song to an album. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. When I listen to this album and the others that Viv Campbell plays on, I'm not hating on Def Leppard because I love Def Leppard, but I'm kind of thinking that Viv Campbell's talents have been wasted over the years in Def Leppard, because his guitar playing, whether it's riffs or solos on these first 3 albums that he appears on, is absolutely fantastic stuff. The bass from Jimmy Bain here is good. Vinny Appice holding stuff together nicely. The Last in Line from 1984 is my number 2 album for Dio. Excellent stuff. So on to the number 1, and you know what's coming. I mean, you could watch this video and say it's a bit predictable that this album's at number 1. A bit cliched even, but sometimes things are a cliche for a reason, and this album is as good as its reputation, and it fully deserves to be at the number 1 spot. And it is, of course, his debut album, Holy Diver from 1983. A record that needs absolutely no introduction to heavy metal fans. Huge, huge album. Brilliant stuff. No bad songs in this at all. I mean, the first 2 songs, Stand Up and Shout and Holy Diver, I never need to hear them again. They're played so much on rock radio, but they're still great tunes. The intro riff from Viv Campbell and Stand Up and Shout is really, really good. A great chorus. Holy Diver, again, some more great riffs from Viv Campbell. Good tune. Gypsy, track 3 is a decent tune. It's not as good as what's come before it though. Track 4 though is my favourite on the album, Caught in the Middle. Starts off with another great riff from Viv Campbell. And an amazing chorus. Ronnie sounding really good as always. It's just a great tune. My favourite on the album, no doubt about it. Don't Talk to Strangers is a great track as well. I saw Grim Reaper cover that. And Steve Grimmett was definitely one of the only vocalists I can think of off the top of my head who could pull it off, and he pulled it off brilliantly. It's a great track. Really enjoy that one a lot. Side 2 kicks off Straight Through the Heart, which is another great track. Some great riffs. Catchy chorus. Invisible, Rainbow in the Dark. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not really a big fan of that synth part in that tune. For me, it kind of spoils the song, but the song in general is good. Again, a song that everyone will know, gets played a lot. And this album ends on Shame on the Night, which is not my favourite song on this album, but still good stuff. Yeah, it might be a bit of a cliche to have Holy Diver at number one, but it is as good as its reputation. It fully deserves to be in the number one spot. An absolute beast from 1983. Dio's Holy Diver is my number one Dio album. There are no bad albums in this discography. 10 very good albums that are definitely worthy of your time if there's any of these you haven't listened to. Just great stuff. But Holy Diver for me, definitely number one. Excellent album. Really, really love this one. But like I say, there are no bad Dio albums. But this one lives up to its reputation. It is a masterpiece and it deserves to be at the top spot. So there we go, guys. Thanks very much for watching, as always. As always, jump in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the ranking that I've put together. Great discography, absolutely fantastic. So many amazing musicians featuring across all these albums, whether that be great drummers like Simon Wright and Vinny Appice, great guitar players like Viv Campbell and Craig Goldie as well, Doug Aldrich. Yeah, fantastic musicians, fantastic albums, loads of great stuff to get your teeth into if you're not familiar with any of these. I mean, pretty much everyone's going to know Holy Diver, of course, but there's plenty of other good stuff to check out. So if you haven't checked out some of the later albums, I highly recommend it. So that's it for today, guys. I'll be back next week, and I'm going to be jumping on a thread that's resurfaced in the community recently, and that's the 10 most valuable records in your collection called the Discogs. So I'm going to be doing that video next week, so hopefully you'll be joining me for that. As always, cheers for watching. It's very much appreciated, and as always, cheers, take care, and I'll see you later.